Privacy Policy. Last updated August 26, 2021. Thank you for choosing to be part of our community at 9LU 137786 9 Lu Terrace South Bismillahi-r-Rahmani al-Rahim Company. We, us, our. We are committed to protecting your personal information and your right to privacy. If you have any questions or concerns about this privacy policy or our practices with regards to your personal information, please contact us at 9Lu 137786 @gmail.com. When you visit our website https://www.9lu137786.com the website, and more generally, use any of our services, which include the website. We appreciate that you are trusting us with your personal information. We take your privacy very seriously. In this privacy policy, we seek to explain to you in the clearest way possible what information we collect, how we use it, and what rights you have in relation to it. We hope you take some time to read through it carefully, as it is important. If there are any terms in this privacy policy that you do not agree with, please discontinue use of our services immediately. This privacy policy applies to all information collected through our services which, as described above, includes our website, as well as any related services, sales, marketing, or events. Please read this privacy policy carefully as it will help you understand what we do with the information that we collect. Table of Contents. 1. What information do we collect? 2. How do we use your information? 3. Will your information be shared with anyone? 4. Is your information transferred internationally? 5. How long do we keep your information? 6. How do we keep your information safe? 7. What are your privacy rights? 8. Controls for do not track features. 9. Do California residents have specific privacy rights? 10. Do we make updates to this policy? 11. How can you contact us about this policy? 1. What information do we collect? Information automatically collected. In short, some information such as your internet protocol IP address and / or browser and device characteristics is collected automatically when you visit our website. We automatically collect certain information when you visit, use or navigate the website. This information does not reveal your specific identity like your name or contact information but may include device and usage information, such as your IP address, browser, and device characteristics, operating system, language preferences, referring URL, device name, country, location, information about how and when you use our website, and other technical information. This information is primarily needed to maintain the security and operation of our website, and for our internal analytics and reporting purposes. The information we collect includes log and usage data. Log and usage data are service-related, diagnostic, usage and performance information our servers automatically collect when you access or use our website and which we record in log files. Depending on how you interact with us, this log data may include your IP address, device information, browser type and settings, and information about your activity on the website such as the date/time stamps associated with your usage, pages and files viewed, searches and other actions you take such as which features you use, device event information such as system activity, error reports sometimes called crash dumps, and hardware settings. Device data. We collect device data such as information about your computer, phone, tablet or other device you use to access the website. Depending on the device used, this device data may include information such as your IP address or proxy server, device and application identification numbers, location, browser type, hardware model, internet service provider and / or mobile carrier, operating system and system configuration information. Location data. We collect location data such as information about your device's location, which can be either precise or imprecise. How much information we collect depends on the type and settings of the device you use to access the website. For example, we may use GPS and other technologies to collect geolocation data that tells us your current location based on your IP address. You can opt out of allowing us to collect this information either by refusing access to the information or by disabling your location setting on your device. Note, however, if you choose to opt out, you may not be able to use certain aspects of the services. 2. How do we use your information? In short, we process your information for purposes based on legitimate business interests, the fulfillment of our contract with you, compliance with our legal obligations, and / or your consent. We use personal information collected via our website for a variety of business purposes described below. We process your personal information for these purposes in reliance on our legitimate business interests in order to enter into or perform a contract with you, with your consent, and / or for compliance with our legal obligations. We indicate the specific processing grounds we rely on next to each purpose listed below. We use the information we collect or receive to send administrative information to you. We may use your personal information to send you the product, service and new feature information and / or information about changes to our terms, conditions, and policies. To protect our services, we may use your information as part of our efforts to keep our website safe and secure, for example, for fraud monitoring and prevention, to enforce our terms, conditions and policies for business purposes, to comply with legal and regulatory requirements or in connection with our contract, to respond to legal requests and prevent harm. If we receive a subpoena or other legal request, we may need to inspect the data we hold to determine how to respond. 3. Will your information be shared with anyone? In short, we only share information with your consent, to comply with laws, to provide you with services, to protect your rights, or to fulfill business obligations. We may process or share your data that we hold based on the following legal basis. Consent. We may process your data if you have given us specific consent to use your personal information for a specific purpose. Legitimate interests. We may process your data when it is reasonably necessary to achieve our legitimate business interests. Performance of a contract. Where we have entered into a contract with you, we may process your personal information to fulfill the terms of our contract. Legal obligations. We may disclose your information where we are legally required to do so in order to comply with applicable law, governmental requests, a judicial proceeding, court order, or legal process, such as in response to a court order or a subpoena, including in response to public authorities to meet national security or law enforcement requirements. Vital interests. We may disclose your information where we believe it is necessary to investigate, prevent, or take action regarding potential violations of our policies, suspected fraud, situations involving potential threats to the safety of any person and illegal activities, or as evidence in litigation in which we are involved. More specifically, we may need to process your data or share your personal information in the following situations. Business transfers. We may share or transfer your information in connection with, or during negotiations of, any merger, sale of company assets, financing, or acquisition of all or a portion of our business to another company. 4. Is your information transferred internationally? In short, we may transfer, store, and process your information in countries other than your own. Our servers are located in. If you are accessing our website from outside, please be aware that your information may be transferred to, stored, and processed by us in our facilities and by those third parties with whom we may share your personal information. See, will your information be shared with anyone above in and other countries? If you are a resident in the European Economic Area (EA) or United Kingdom (UK), then these countries may not necessarily have data protection laws or other similar laws as comprehensive as those in your country. We will, however, take all necessary measures to protect your personal information in accordance with this privacy policy and applicable law. 5. How long do we keep your information? In short, we keep your information for as long as necessary to fulfill the purposes outlined in this privacy policy unless otherwise required by law. We will only keep your personal information for as long as it is necessary for the purposes set out in this privacy policy, unless a longer retention period is required or permitted by law, such as tax, accounting, or other legal requirements. No purpose in this policy will require us keeping your personal information for longer than 90 days. When we have no ongoing legitimate business need to process your personal information, we will either delete or anonymize such information, or if this is not possible, for example, because your personal information has been stored in backup archives, then we will securely store your personal information and isolate it from any further processing until deletion is possible. 6. How do we keep your information safe? In short, we aim to protect your personal information through a system of organizational and technical security measures. We have implemented appropriate technical and organizational security measures designed to protect the security of any personal information we process. However, despite our safeguards and efforts to secure your information, no electronic transmission over the internet or information storage technology can be guaranteed to be 100% secure, so we cannot promise or guarantee that hackers, cybercriminals, or other unauthorized third parties will not be able to defeat our security and improperly collect, access, steal, or modify your information. Although we will do our best to protect your personal information, transmission of personal information to and from our website is at your own risk. You should only access the website within a secure environment. 7. What are your privacy rights? In short, you may review, change, or terminate your account at any time. If you are a resident in the EA or UK and you believe we are unlawfully processing your personal information, You also have the right to complain to your local data protection supervisory authority. You can find their contact details here, http://ek-europa.eu/justice/data-protection/bodies/authorities/index-n, htm. If you are a resident in Switzerland, the contact details for the data protection authorities are available here, https://www.adobe/admin/ch/edobe/n/home, html. 8. Controls for Do Not Track features. Most web browsers and some mobile operating systems and mobile applications include a Do Not Track DNT feature or setting you can activate to signal your privacy preference not to have data about your online browsing activities monitored and collected. At this stage, no uniform technology standard for recognizing and implementing DNT signals has been finalized. As such, we do not currently respond to DNT browser signals or any other mechanism that automatically communicates your choice not to be tracked online. If a standard for online tracking is adopted that we must follow in the future, we will inform you about that practice in a revised version of this privacy policy. 9. Do California residents have specific privacy rights? In short, yes, if you are a resident of California, you are granted specific rights regarding access to your personal information. California Civil Code Section 1798-83, also known as the Shine the Light Law, permits our users who are California residents to request and obtain from us, once a year and free of charge, information about categories of personal information, if any, we disclose to third parties for direct marketing purposes, and the names and addresses of all third parties with which we shared personal information in the immediately preceding calendar year. If you are a California resident and would like to make such a request, please submit your request in writing to us using the contact information provided below. If you are under 18 years of age, reside in California, and have a registered account with the website, you have the right to request removal of unwanted data that you publicly post on the website. To request removal of such data, please contact us using the contact information provided below, and include the email address associated with your account and a statement that you reside in California. We will make sure the data is not publicly displayed on the website, but please be aware that the data may not be completely or comprehensively removed from all our systems, e.g., backups, etc. 10. Do we make updates to this policy? In short, yes, we will update this policy as necessary to stay compliant with relevant laws. We may update this privacy policy from time to time. The updated version will be indicated by an updated revised date, and the updated version will be effective as soon as it is accessible. If we make material changes to this privacy policy, we may notify you either by prominently posting a policy of such changes or by directly sending you a notification. We encourage you to review this privacy policy frequently to be informed of how we are protecting your information. 11. How can you contact us about this policy? If you have questions or comments about this policy, you may email us at 9lu137786@gmail.com or visit this page on our website, www.9lu137786.com/p/contact me, html.